So I want to share something with you guys that God kind of had to, talk to me about because, you know, like when you're living life, you experience a lot of things. You experience a lot of difficult people, especially if you're someone who's called to help people, right? And so it kind of starts to grind your gears after a while. You're like, why am I doing this, right? And it kind of makes you hate people because like you really start to see the worst in people, especially when you're somebody who is hoping for the best. Like you see the best in people and then you start looking at them and they're just like not acting like themselves, right? But as a Christian person, you have to remember that that is one of the things that God deals with us with the most. He sees us as everything that he called us to be, right? But are we always acting in that way? No, we are not. That's a human thing. And so if you are called to work with his people, you have to have the patience and a love and grace for people. And he is trying to get us to really understand that, right? And he really had to deal with me because I was like, God, sometimes I'm like, why am I out here doing this? Why am I, caring so much about people's souls and everything like that? And it's just like, you're looking at these people and they're just like acting like, it seems like you being kind to people it brings out the worst in people, you know? And it really started to make me hate people. I'm like, God, I cannot stand people. And he really had to like show me something. He was like, take a look around at life, right? If you'll notice, people are like one of the only things that really make this life worth living. Like your whole day pretty much consists of things that happen with other people. Like you wouldn't even really have anything to talk about if you didn't deal with other people. You wouldn't have many learning experience. You wouldn't have anything to like aspire to if you didn't have someone else around you. And it really started to change my perspective because I thought about it. If you were by yourself, right? Like all the animals and everything were there, and you were just on the world by yourself. You'd have fun for a while, but then you'd be sitting there like, what is the point? Because you don't have anything else to measure up to. You don't have anyone else to spend time with and do fun things with. And you know what I mean? So he put us here to have relationships so that we can have all these experiences. And then he had to deal with me because he's like, you are my greatest creation. People are my greatest creation. He loves his greatest creation. And so for you to sit there and be like, oh, I can't stand people, I hate people, it actually really gets on the Lord's nerves. Because he thinks that we are the most beautiful thing that he's ever done. And so I want to just share that with you to change your perspective. We're all difficult in some way, but God loves us. And quite frankly, I love you too. Have a good day, y'all.